remarks that, in my opinion, are actually disparaging them when you say they get mesmerized by choppers. But I will recall, Mr. Speaker, that in the days of the handshake, Senator Omogeni had close proximity to power, perhaps even closer than what Akina Japheth and Osoro have, Mr. Speaker. Why didn't he do what he's asking them to do now during the days of the handshake, Mr. Speaker? Especially knowing that his friend was very powerful, a man that he knows. He was the one in chairing cabinet committees. Therefore, I think before criticizing Osoro and company, you should first apologize to the Omogusi nation and say that, don't be like me. I forgot last time. Do better than myself. Then, Mr. Speaker, maybe we can have a conversation.
Yes, Senator
Mr. Speaker, Senator Cheruyoit should not
There is another point of order from Senator Cherargei.
Mr. Speaker, I rise as per Standing Order 101 on the Senate Standing Orders on the content of speech. If Honorable Senator Senior Counsel Okongo Mugeni want to discuss the role of members of parliament from Omugusi, he knows that he should come with a substantive motion. And even if it was a fair comment, Mr. Speaker, he has made it in bad faith. Even if it was a fair comment by saying they are being mesmerized by a chopper or helicopters, Mr. Speaker, is it fair to the members of parliament? And we know very well that...
That's the same point of order that was raised by the majority.
Yes, I just want to finish, Speaker, just 30 seconds. So is it, and also is it fair, Mr. Speaker, on accuracy of fact, that to get development in this country, it should be behave like handouts where you go and pitch? I thought he knows as a member of parliament, he's the one doing budget. Has he done budget under the budgeting process to allocate money of upgrading of Kisii referral, teaching and referral hospital? Because no one else will get the resources to build an hospital.
Senator Eric Momugeni, yes. Can you conclude?
Yes, first,
you are now on the end.
First, I want to correct Senator Cherargei. I don't do budget. You know this house, Mr. Speaker, all I do is to give money to the county of Nyamira. So you should know, like as a lawyer, that this house has got no mandate to make budgets. Two, Mr. Speaker, Senator Cheruyoit knows. I've always been a member of opposition, Mr. Speaker. I've never been in government. But I'm telling my colleagues, and I'm doing this in good faith. I'm telling my colleagues, Honorable Osoro, Honorable Japheth, to borrow notes from my party leader, Raila Odinga, so that, Mr. Speaker, when you bring a leader to your region, you should, before you come, ask yourself also, what can I do to ensure that my people are benefiting, Mr. Speaker? And that's why we're here. We should not make this like a morning house. We are here, Mr. Speaker, to challenge each other for the benefit of our people, Mr. Speaker. And I'm sure, Mr. Speaker, the people of Kisii who are listening to me, if I go to Kisii, to Suneka tomorrow, I'll be given free bananas because I'm saying the right thing. That hospital, Mr. Speaker, needs to be upgraded to be a referral hospital. And that obligation is on the leaders. In fact, me, I'm from the neighboring county. The people who should be in the forefront in pushing for that agenda should be Honorable Osoro, Honorable Japheth, Honorable Jaira Zianda, Honorable Alpha Miruka. Me, I'm just stepping in, Mr. Speaker, as a senior counsel to advise. I don't think, Mr. Speaker, any of those leaders will take offense. In fact, when I leave here, Mr. Speaker, they will thank me for reminding them. I have no ill feelings, Mr. Speaker, but we want to see results, Mr. Speaker, because every time they come to Kisii, they tell us, now we are in government, we are going to milk this cow. The best way to milk that cow is to show results to the people of Kisii, Mr. Speaker. That's what we want, Mr. Speaker, to see from our leaders from Kisii region. Why should we be traveling all the way to Moi Teaching Referral Hospital, Mr. Speaker? Why? And we have, Osoro is our whip. He can whip members of National Assembly to put enough budget to upgrade that hospital, Mr. Speaker. Japheth Nyakundi is the treasurer of UDA, a very senior position, Mr. Speaker. He sits in the Committee of Budget, Mr. Speaker. So,
his time is over. He has no more time, so I think... you know, it is rare for the chair to give me comments when I'm chairing, but a chair can advise. Senator, my good friend, Senator Okongo Mugeni. if you know the president is in your region, for example, and if you see him, you'll ask him to make Kisii a level 6 hospital. If you love your people, why don't you go and ask him to, Your Excellency, I've just come to ask you to give Kisii level 6 status hospital, and you go away. Why don't you do that? Because that is not being a partisan. Yeah? Now, let's go to Senator Danson Mungatana.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I want first of all...
Okay, just a minute, Senator Mungatana.
Yes.
Oh, sorry. I will give the communication, but let me hear what the majority leader wants to say. Within 1 minute, kindly. And I request the school not to leave the...
Senator Omogeni evaded everything that I asked him. Because in his logic, he said, first he has denied that he was never a prominent member of the handshake government, something that we know very well here. Because I know how powerful he was. But then, if that is a logic, I wanted to ask him, the chairperson of the cabinet subcommittee, the most powerful organ, Mr. Speaker, in the last administration, was a son of the Omogusi nation, a man that Senator Omogeni is now mesmerized about and says he wants to bring goodies home. Using the same logic that you want Japhet Nyakundi and Akina Osoro to apply, why was it difficult for him not to do it at that particular time, Mr. Speaker? That's a question I had asked him, but since he has chosen not to respond, I will let it slide.
Just leave it. Senator Amboni, what clarification from who? From Senator Okongo Mugeni? And he's not on the floor.
No, clarification from the chair. Clarification from the chair, not Omugeni. Mr. Speaker, I would like you to clarify. I think I've lost you. I thought the highest platform of speaking to the state, speaking to the president, is Parliament. Why would you expect him to go back to some rally in the village?
Senator Mbone, you know you have just come in. You don't know the genesis of his, where we have come from. We have just come in. So first consult the answer. Because what Senator Mugeni said, honourable members, what he said is that the president was in Kisii region a few months ago, and the leaders were there, and they could not request from that rally or that meeting. So that is why I was asking, why didn't he just walk to that meeting and request on behalf of the Kisii community? Can you apologize? Then we proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I apologize for what?
No, let us proceed. You know, this afternoon we are a bit easy so that we can get some good business here. There is a communication on visiting teachers and students from Taito KTGA, Nandi Hills Secondary School in Nandi County. I would like to acknowledge, honorable senators, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the public gallery this afternoon of visiting teachers and students from Taito KTGA, Nandi Hills Secondary School in Nandi County. The delegation comprises of 7 teachers and 153 students who are in the Senate for a one-day academic exposition. Honorable senators, in our ancient tradition of receiving and welcoming visitors to Parliament, I extend a warm welcome to them, and on behalf of the Senate and on my own behalf, wish them a fruitful visit. Thank you. Senator Cherargei, within maybe under 1 minute.
Mr. Speaker, I want to join you and my colleagues to welcome wonderful schools, one of the best performing schools in Nandi Hills Sub-County, Taito KTGA Secondary School in Nandi Hills constituency in Nandi County. I'm told they are here on one-day learning experience. I'm happy that they have watched the real debate. I know sometimes they do pseudo debate, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, coincidentally, this is the school my late uncle, Kiryongi, Principal Kiryongi, taught until he passed on. So we have a special attachment to this school as a family, because this is where my uncle taught for very long. And I want to wish them all the best as you go back to the school, continue working hard. This, in the near future, you'll be the leaders of this house. You'll be the senators, governors, and I hope the visiting of this place, Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, will inspire them to be better leaders than all of us. And wish them safe journey home. And God bless you, and say hi to your parents and teachers. And tell them I'm working hard. I'm going for bigger things in future. Thank you.
And maybe you have noted the numbers, 153. That's a very serious school. That can fill 153 students to the Senate. Senator Mugatana, you have the mic.
Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, first I want to take this opportunity to thank the chair of the Health Committee of the Senate, the Honorable Senator Mandago, together with his team, for the great work they have done in dealing with this matter that was very, very, very emotional to all of us. Mr. Speaker, I want to agree with the recommendation in support of this motion. Mr. Speaker, the one thing that has struck me about the death of Anita Jepkorir, first, before I proceed, I would want to give my heartfelt condolences to the family for losing their child at such a tender age. Mr. Speaker, the first thing I wanted to say that struck me is the fact that the hospital system in Moi Referral did not have psychological support for the patient and the family during their suffering and their tribulations. Mr. Speaker, the doctors are on this line, but there's nobody to support the family, nobody to support the relatives who are affected directly by decisions that you have to make at the theater and at the hospital. Mr. Speaker, something needs to be done, and I hope Honorable Senator, Chair for the committee will look into this. Something needs to be done about how patients are treated in hospitals. Something needs to be done about how people are handled